Step 1. Pre-installation. Remove any grass, weeds, soil, or any other material currently above ground. For a solid subgrade, the area is rough graded to uncover anything underground such as irrigation pipes or electrical wiring. An important step in installation is to cap sprinklers at the pipe and not the riser level. This will assure that leakage does not occur between the two. It may be necessary to modify existing irrigation lines, relocate sprinklers, and modify or add drainage. Areas with unused sprinklers need to be backfilled and tamped so that depressions or low spots will not form. To avoid damage when securing turf edge, wiring such as electrical, speaker, etc. should be moved inward and away from any hardscape or perimeter by 6 to 8 inches. The wiring can then be placed on top of the subgrade surface and secured with U-nails. Bender board installation creates a clean line for separation between turf areas and planter beds. Step 2. Base preparation. In this step, the base material is laid down. It is composed of a special mixture of gravel and sand and allows for proper drainage. For a non-pet landscape, the base material should be installed to a depth of 3 inches. Proper base distribution and leveling with appropriate slope for drainage ensures the turf will have a level, smooth appearance on completion of the project. The correct base distribution and leveling is important to direct drainage from living areas and towards installed drainage systems. Step 3. Compacting base. Wet the area to assure that the base is properly settled. During the compaction step, any additional grading or leveling can be done. Compaction is accomplished by tamping, vibrating, and rolling the base. This step provides a solid base into which the nails used to secure the turf can be driven. Step 4. Weed retardant layer. Roll out the weed cloth, overlapping by 6 inches. Secure the cloth with enough flathead nails to prevent it from movement or wrinkling while laying the turf. This cloth is important in preventing any growth from coming up from the base through the turf. Trim the weed cloth to the dimensions of the area, leaving a 1/4 extra inch along the hardscapes and border areas. The excess cloth is necessary to aid in any tucking step later on. The nails should be driven in securely, but not deep enough to create dimples in the installed turf. Step 5. Laying the turf. Find a straight edge or 2 perpendicular edges for ease of alignment when laying out the turf. To minimize cutting and fitting all sides, choose the starting location and square off the turf. Now, secure the squared edges temporarily with nails while holding the opposite edges. Step 6. Custom fitting turf. Trim the turf with an excess of at least 1/8 of an inch. The excess provides turf needed for tucking and can be trimmed further if necessary at a later step. To finish the nails, separate the grass blades so that they are not pulled down as the nails are driven completely. This procedure assures that the finished nails are hidden within the grass blades at the base of the mat. Again, do not drive the nails in so deep that they create dimples on the surface of the turf. Six-inch U-nails are used in the seaming process. As with the previous nails, the U-nails are driven in while separating the grass blades. The U-nail is then driven into the same level as the mat and hidden in the grass blades. Step 7. Tucking turf edges. Tucking the turf edge gives a neat, clean, flush look. It is accomplished with the use of a wonder bar which hides the edges of the turf by tucking it against the hardscape or edging border. Step 8. Applying filler. The grass is made to stand up with a heavy bristle-powered brush, which is pulled against the grain of the grass. Now the turf is ready for the application of the filler. Spread the granules of Duracell sand evenly through the turf for added turf weight, balance, and to hold the grass blades upright. The sand is antibacterial and is not harmful to pets or children. Step 9. Final groom. For optimal stability and to aid in settling, lightly power brush the turf once again to force the Duracell granules into the base of the turf. Lastly, if there's any leftover debris on the turf, use a leaf rake to give it a clean, finished look. Now, you can enjoy your synthetic lawn's fresh new look.